that was weird. So now we're walking in the hallway, going to the meeting. I'm sorry, I was crying, so I keep my.
Do we have tissues?
So,
here, buddy.
Yeah, thank you. And so then we go to the meeting, and it's Holly Barrio and Jeb, the president and the vice president of Amblin, and we're sitting there, and the same thing again. They're like, "Oh my God, Steve is telling everybody to watch your special." And everybody, I just want you to know, everyone here at Amblin has watched your special, and we all love it. We're huge fans, and I'm like, are we talking about the same Steve? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you just say, who's Steven? Let's get him in the room. Can we get him in the room? And then he was just like, yeah, man, Mr. Spielberg's a huge fan, and next thing you know, like, it was this fast, Howie. As fast as I'm talking to you about what happened, this is how it all went down. They go, he wants to make a movie with you. So do you have an idea? What kind of idea do you have for a movie?
Did you have an idea?
I did. I had a deal with Ride Back, Dan Lin, right? Ride Back Ranch. And I pitched a movie to them called Easter Sunday, which is the holiday that Filipinos love. We do. It's our favorite holiday. That's when the family comes together. And but I told them it's family, it's love, it's comedy, it's chaos, all in one day on Easter Sunday, basically, right?
Right.
And there's more to it than that. But Dan Lin was actually, we were trying to find a writer with Dan Lin. And Dan Lin, by the way, did It 1, It 2, Aladdin with Will Smith. Like, those are his. Legos, all the Lego movies are his. So, he's amazing to be with.
He's like a Spielberg.
He's a
himself.
Spielberg. Yeah, exactly. So I looked at Joe and I go, can I pitch that thing? And he goes, well, we don't have a contract. We didn't sign anything. Pitch it. And I pitched Easter Sunday to him, and they bought it in the room. They're like, we'll take it. I want that movie. Spielberg wants that movie. Let's do it. And I go, what about Dan Lin? And they go, we'll call him. If he wants to join, he'll join. If not, that's cool. We're doing it. It was that fast. We even went to lunch. And this is why I always say this, celebrate every moment, right? Because people, like, we live in a time now where everything's so fast, right? And you want it now. And if it's not now, then we can't celebrate.
Right.
Right? And that's what is living? Like, why you're not even living at this point? Like when we left the office, like, we're hugging each other and we both got emotional. Duh, I cried. And then and Joe was like, well, we'll see. And I go, what are you talking about? We'll see. There's nothing else to see. Like, this was an amazing moment. You know how many people wished Steven Spielberg watched their tape or even looked at their headshot or gave a call? Like, bro, celebrate this moment. Like, even if nothing happens 4 months from now, who gives a shit? This is an amazing moment. And we get to say it. And so we got into a little fight. We even went to lunch and we got into another fight. Like, dude, stop. Like, and he was like, oh, I'm just saying, I know how Hollywood is. I'm like, stop. Celebrate the moment. Let's eat and let's enjoy this moment that we just had. And then right when I said that, boom, he gets a phone call from Holly. And she's like, yep, just talk to Dan. We're moving forward. He's joining the team. It was that fast.
And who wrote it?
We got a bunch of writers to write it, and then we got, my favorite is Jay Chandrasekhar, who is, he did he's Broken Lizard. He does all the Super Troopers and all that stuff, but also the Goldbergs. He shoots that, and he came in and just took over and directed the movie for me. So, and
you shot it.
We shot it. And then what was crazy is the pandemic happened, and I thought for sure it wasn't going to happen. I thought it was done. And then they got the call. I got the call. They were like, April, we're going to Vancouver to shoot this movie. And I was like, oh my God.
So this past April you were there?
We just shot it. Yeah.
And
I just got back.
And when is it coming out?
Easter Sunday, 2022. And he wants a theatrical release. He doesn't want a streaming release. He wants a full-blown theatrical release.
Fuck, that is an
red
amazing...
carpet, everything.
Was that not an amazing story?
That's amazing, yeah.
It's amazing, not only the story, it's amazing...
I think the way that you view life is amazing. To me,
that was a great...
To me, that was what... I mean, obviously, to shoot a movie and have that come out and everything, that's incredible. And Steven Spielberg, all that's incredible. But to me, what I take away from that is celebrating each and every moment. Yeah. Because I think that's something I know I struggle with. I've seen you struggle with that a lot in your business and your career, where you're like, well, we'll see. I don't know. This happens all the time. So I think that that's a really important lesson to take away from that.
No,
because people who think another way, and I sometimes do with my OCD, it's also a protection.
Yeah.
Right? So the fear is if you celebrate that moment, and you're right.
Yeah.
If you celebrate that moment,
Yeah.
if that moment, like Joe, whoever was saying it to you, if it doesn't come to fruition,
Yeah.
then you're afraid of that disappointment.
Exactly.
So if I don't climb this high into my emotions, I don't have a long way to drop. But I also read that book, like The Power of Now.
Yeah.
You know, now is all we have.
Yeah.
What happened before is our perception of it and memory. And if there were other people there, they don't remember it the exact same way. And maybe it didn't happen exactly the way you remember it. What may happen in the future hasn't happened yet. The only thing that's real is now. The
Yeah.
only thing we have is now.
Yeah.
And those are words that I'm saying, and maybe somebody's listening to, but you live it.
Yeah.
But that's
And-
probably why you are where you are. Like, because Netflix said no to you first.
Yeah.
So I'm sure most people would be like, well, then no. Then it's no. And
Yeah.
I'm giving up. And you lived in the now and like, no, I'm going to make it. I'm not thinking about what's going to happen later. I'm doing it now.
Yeah.
Even if I made the decision to go ahead and make it, if I got the call that you got, you know, I want you to know that we're just not interested.
Yeah.
That might have stopped me. I know it would have stopped most people. And the fact that you're able to go through that, what a great example you are of humanity, of perseverance, of being a father, of being a friend. These are great. This story that you just told, I'm so proud that you told that on here, because even the celebrating the moment is what this is about. And I'm looking at people on the other side of the glass and everybody was just, you know, what an amazing story. It
Thank
really
you.
is. Your family has to be, more importantly, so proud of you. So proud of what you do and how and it just keeps going and going and going. What is next?